of KSA. One more time, this is SRFM, the heart of KSA.
People in Power. Inspiring artists, empowering stories, your favorite films and stars up close and very personal. With your host, Ghada Aboud.
Hello and welcome to a new episode of People in Power. This is your host Ghada Aboud. Please call me G, and director Mr. Abdullah Munshi. All right, everyone. How are you feeling? How's everything? How are you doing running your errands? And in case no one asked you today, did you sleep well? Did you have lunch? What are you gonna have? Right? How is everything going on your side? Please let me know, and please call me on 01264844691 or 01264744100 and let me know what are you thinking about and how are you feeling. And always remember that caring is power. Your peace of mind is power, and above all, moving on to the next step or to your own well-being is power, and driving safely and buckling up is always power. And today we have a very special episode. We're gonna be speaking about someone we really love, and we grew up loving, and we will continue to love. This is Abdulmajeed Abdulla, the voice of our sweet memories and our promising tomorrow, that we're still young and this heart, our hearts, is still capable of love. Abdulmajeed Abdulla, everyone, after this song.
مثل ما كان باقي داخلي للآن، وأنا بنسى عيونه وضحكته وقلبه. أنا مدمن عليه وراضي بالإدمان، ولين آخر نفس فيني أبي قربه أبي قربه.
Right, what do you feel? What do you feel? Do you love his voice? Isn't his voice the voice of Abdulmajeed Abdullah? Reminds you of a good friend, a very close friend that you feel very, very comfortable speaking your heart out to, and you feel that he's like your, your brother or your sweet uncle that you're very happy to when he visits, and you can tell him everything you want, and he would be always the one who wishes you well from his heart and tell you you will be okay, and you feel empowered comfortably with him. This is the voice of Abdulmajeed Abdullah. And let's see, this man, this great man, who, by the way, did you know that Abdulmajeed Abdullah made history because during his last concert, at Al Riyadh. He made history to be the singer with the most and the highest number of sponsors in the history of Saudi singers ever. This was the announcement that Mr. Turki Al Sheikh has made after Abdulmajeed Abdulla returned to the stage. Right after he had like a medical condition that prevented him from singing for 5 years. And now that he's back with his latest concert, he made history with the number of sponsors because people knew how much we waited for him. Let's know more about Abdulmajeed Abdulla, but after this song.
Somebody like you used to be afraid of love and what it might do. You got me in love again. You got me in love again. You got me in love again. You got me in love again, again. So many nights my tears fell harder than rain. Scared I would take my broken heart to the grave. I'd rather die than have to live in a storm like before. But got me in love again. Show me right here, baby. Touch me so I know I'm not crazy. Never have I ever met somebody like you. Used to be afraid of love and what it might do. You got me in love again. You got me in love again. You got me in love again. You got me in love again, again. I can't believe I finally found someone. I'll sink my teeth in disbelief 'cause you're the one that I want. I can't believe there's something left inside my chest anymore. You got me in love again. You got me in love again. You got me in love again. You got me in love again and again and again and again and again.
This is a public service announcement brought to you by SRFM.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Searching for help with Dachshund breeding.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Information on hot water heating.
No. Sarah's bright, but when she's reading, she has trouble sounding out the words.
World music playing track now.
No.
Let me try. Our daughter gets confused about which details in a story are important.
Which paper towels are most absorbent?
What?
Here are 5 product reviews.
Why are you not getting me?
See, I told you.
Wait, I was trying to show you how Sarah feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it?
For the 1 in 5 kids with learning and attention issues, this is what life can feel like. Explore Understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues, designed to help your child thrive in school and in life. Understood.org, because understanding is everything.
This was a message from SRFM, Saudi Radio.
Just wanna feel this moment. I just wanna feel this moment. I just wanna feel this moment.
You're listening
listening to SRFM, the heart of KSA.
All right, everyone, and we are back with People in Power. This is your host, Ghada Aboud. Please call me G. And director, Mr. Abdullah Munshi. Right. Now, today we're talking about Abdulmajeed Abdulla. Did you guys go to his concert? If you went to his concert, please share with us your experience. Call us on 012-6484-691 or 012-6474-100. And tell us, how was it? Like, did you have fun? What was the best thing you enjoyed? If you're planning to go to his concert, it wasn't announced yet, and I'm really excited to go. But let's also call us and tell us. Let's imagine, can you imagine you? Like, I have the perfect visualization. Like, imagine, right, you're in Yom. You're on the beach. And you can hear the sound of the waves coming your way, and it's really, the rhythm of the waves are so comforting. And the sun is so bright, but yet so kind, it doesn't burn your skin. You have the perfect meal, you have your tea or your coffee, right? And then, all of a sudden, and synchronizing with the waves, you can just hear the voice of Abdulmajeed Abdulla singing for your favorite song, like whatever song, like لو يوم أحد or something like this. Wouldn't that be perfect? Yeah, I want you to keep that visualization and continue your day with that visualization, and I promise you everything will be okay because your state of mind will be just perfect. And let's continue with Abdulmajeed Abdulla. When was he born? He was born in 1962, but he looks so young, and so do you, by the way, in case no one told you. Right, and he was born at Al-Arda at Jazan province. MashaAllah, you know that people of Jazan are very talented people. Who do we have from there? A lot, like Abdul Khal, of course, the very famous writer. Many people who are talented from the province of Jazan. We say hi to them from SRFM. And Abdulmajeed Abdulla was born there. He was first discovered by Ibrahim Sultan during Abdulmajeed Abdulla's participation in music and theater talents. And Ibrahim Sultan very much believed in Abdulmajeed's talent, and he took him to Jeddah Radio. Yeah. And he introduced him to Jeddah Radio, where he was able there to sing famous songs, covers to Abdul Halim Hafiz, Abdul Halim Hafiz, Sharifa Fadil, Talal Maddah. He kept singing that song, and so many people admired him. But he wasn't he was so far from his big shot. He was so far from fame. And yet also he was very young. After that, his first concert in Jeddah, it was at Al-Ittihad Stadium. You know how old he was? He was 13 years old. 13 years old. But still, you know, he had many dreams to come, and he had many songs to sing, and he wanted to do a lot, and that maybe, I don't know, maybe that he has this element, Abdulmajeed has this element of authenticity, of I don't know how to describe it. Like, you feel his family, you feel he's honest, right? And throughout the career of Abdulmajeed Abdulla, from that day when he sang at Al-Ittihad Stadium, you would never hear that Abdulmajeed had a dispute over competition with anyone. And that's to prove to you that you don't have to be mean, or you don't have to get in a fight with anyone or backstab anyone to be successful. You can be successful by being kind, by sticking to what you want, by always remember those who helped you, like he did with Sami Ihsan and many more. But let's go to another song, and I'll tell you who he met and changed his life after this song.
I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. Wake up on still, realize the time that I wasted here. I feel like you can't feel the way I feel. Up if you can't be right here. If you can't be right here, I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. When I'm away from you, I miss your touch. You're the reason I believe in love. For me to trust, and I'm afraid that ain't no way that I can leave you stranded, cause you ain't never left me empty-handed, and you know that I can't live without you, so baby stay. If you can't be right here, I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. I need you to stay, need you to stay.
This is a public service announcement brought to you by SRFM.
If your walls could talk, what would they say?
I have held the same mirror for 13 years.
I have been decorated with purple dinosaurs, baseball teams, and football helmets.
I have witnessed 33 dinners and 1 wedding proposal.
I have tiny notches marking the growth of 3 children.
I have caused a learning disability.
I am the reason that a 5th grader simply can't sit still.
I am responsible for a 5-year-old's rage.
Just because you can't see lead paint doesn't mean it's not on walls, doors, windows, and sills. Today, lead paint poisoning affects over 1 million children. If your home was built before 1978, your family could be at risk. Let's make all kids lead-free kids.
I am the reason a child has trouble hearing.
If your walls could talk, what would they say?
This was a message from SRFM, Saudi Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up because you are tuning into the best radio station in town. You came to have fun. Well, this is the right station. You came to groove a bit. And this is the right station. You're tuning into Saudi Radio. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you out there, you guys are listening to SRFM, your one-stop entertainment, the People's Radio, and the heart of KSA. One more time, this is SRFM, the heart of KSA.
سوت في الغرام ايش سوت في الغرام كل ما قلت انتهينا ترجع تعيد الغرام وارجع بداوة العثم من لساني هالكلام من لساني هالكلام جيت بقول الوداع وصار بلساني هلا
are back with People in Power. This is your host Ghada Aboud. Please call me G, and director Mr. Abdullah Munshi. And today's episode is about Abdulmajeed Abdulla. And before the break, we were talking about how he sang at Al Ittihad Stadium when he was at the age of 13. And on with Abdulmajeed Abdulla, and what's very, very impressive about his biography is that he has this very clear compass on his career and his singing career. And mind you, I will tell you, he did not have it easy with his family. But I will tell you later on as his story unfolds. On that Abdulmajeed, after that concert at Al Ittihad, he joined the Association of Art and Culture in Jeddah. There he was able to meet different composers, and he was even capable. See, I will tell you, during the 70s, there was singers, there was stage TV, recorded songs on the stage of TV. So the singer, you don't have like a video clip, no, and it's not really a concert, it's a concert recorded for TV. So we can call it like, it's between a concert and the first primitive way of a video clip, right? And that's what Abdulmajeed did through meeting a lot of composers and meeting a lot of people. Connections, networking is very, very important, not only in the field of entertainment and art, but in every field. And that's how Abdulmajeed got to do his first single, and it's called Habaib Waqt Ma Yibghu, the song, or Lovers When They Want. The song was written by Saleh Jalal and composed by Hassan Temraz. Nice. And that's how Abdulmajeed kept on meeting a lot of composers and writers, and he kept on these stage performances that would be aired on TV in Saudi Arabia, and people would somewhat know still that smiling face, but did not yet still know his name by heart. He was not, his road and his compass was still to lead him to the next meeting with someone, his, I don't know, someone who played a very big role with Abdulmajeed Abdulla, someone who believed in Abdulmajeed Abdulla. He's the best and one of the leading composers and artists in our history. Someone that we should really, really be proud and know his story by heart, know his work and all of his creative work by heart. Of course, the very famous Sami Ihsan. Let's know how he played a very key leading role in pushing the career of Abdulmajeed Abdulla, and how Abdulmajeed kept his that favor to him. But after that song.
I can't read you, the Mona Lisa. Can't tell if you gon' leave here or if you wanna stay. Girl, just ease up. Don't yell about two-seater. You say that you a freak up, but fall asleep at 8. But you're perfectly dysfunctional. You crazy like my mama. Girl, you killing me, but you won't see me with another lover, baby. You just a little loco, like boats in Acapulco. I'm just riding the wave, baby. You just a little loco, emotions like a yo-yo, but I love you that way. There's something about a crazy lover. That body, that balloon, did I win the lottery or you know you crazy like my mama, mama. Girl, you killing me, but you won't see me with another lover. Baby, just a little loco, like boats in Acapulco. I'm just riding the wave. Baby, you're just a little loco. Emotions like a yo-yo, but I love you that way, yeah. There's something about a crazy lover. I love you that way, yeah. Girl, you perfectly. This first you know you crazy like my mama. Girl, you killing me, but you won't see me with another lover.
This is a public service announcement brought to you by SRFM.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Searching for help with Dachshund breeding.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Information on hot water heating.
No. Sarah's bright, but when she's reading, she has trouble sounding out the words.
World music playing track now.
No.
Let me try. Our daughter gets confused about which details in a story are important.
Which paper towels are most absorbent?
What?
Here are 5 product reviews.
Why are you not getting me?
See, I told you.
Wait, I was trying to show you how Sarah feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it?
For the 1 in 5 kids with learning and attention issues, this is what life can feel like. Explore Understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues, designed to help your child thrive in school and in life. Understood.org, because understanding is everything.
This was a message from SRFM Saudi Radio. SRFM, your one-stop entertainment.
Please don't stop the music.
Do you ever feel? I feel good. I knew that I would not, because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Got to love you, yeah, got to love you, got to love you.
You make me this, bring me up, bring me down, bass with make me move. Please don't stop the music.
The heart of KSA.
All right, everyone, and we are back with People in Power. This is your host, Ghada Aboud. Please call me G. And director, Mr. Abdullah Munshi. And today we're talking about Abdulmajeed Abdulla, his biography and his success story, the story of kindness, the story of family, and the story of a clear compass. All right, and share with us what do you think of Abdulmajeed Abdulla. Call us on 012-6484-691 or 012-6474-100. And just before the break, we were talking about meeting, a very important meeting that will be a turning point with Abdulmajeed Abdullah's ambition and music career. He met with Sami Ihsan, and some of you might be asking me, who is Sami Ihsan? I want to tell you, I'm sorry, like how could you not know Sami Ihsan, right? Because I want to tell you, your heritage and the heritage and art and the music in Saudi Arabia has a very, very rich history. During one of my interviews with very famous journalist Ali Fagandash, he told me in Saudi Arabia, in that area, the Arabian Peninsula, there are more than 44 maqams of music. And from these maqams, one maqam, you can like compose thousands of millions of songs, right? So your heritage is very, very rich. And there was a generation before this generation, the people that we know, who really believed in art, who dedicated their lives to art, to introducing new voices, the ones that we know. Among them is, of course, one of them, and from the leading names of them is Sami Ihsan, Ghazi Ali, Omar Kadars, Ibrahim Khafaji, Tariq Abdul Hakim. Know your history. and know your heritage, because you should be really proud of those people, and those people deserve acknowledgement for their contribution. Alright, and we were talking about Sami Ihsan, who stood by Abdulmajeed Abdulla after he saw him and he listened to his voice. He actually took Abdulmajeed Abdulla and he made him travel to Cairo. We were talking of the year 1979. So that's 42 years ago. What do you think of my mathematics? I can count, finally. Yeah, so in the year 1979, Sami Ihsan took Abdulmajeed Abdulla. It was the first time Abdulmajeed travels, and they went to Cairo. There, Sami Ihsan composed not many, but 4 songs, which is a lot for someone who is still trying to make it into the music career. He gave him الصبر مفتاح الفرج, Patience is the Your Outbreak, and Bariq al-Thaghr, The Beautiful Smile. Both songs were by Ibrahim Khafaji. Ibrahim Khafaji is one of the most important, if not the most important, lyrics poet. He is the one who wrote, of course, our national anthem, and we spoke about him at People in Power. In addition to إيش علينا, What Do We Care, and شفتك وفي عيوني حزن, I Saw You, and In My Eyes there was Sadness, written by Mohammed Al-Faisal. So there in Cairo, 4 songs were recorded, and these 4 songs were recorded during a meeting with Talal Maddah, who they had met there in Cairo, also recording some songs. And Abdulmajeed Abdulla learned from that meeting, being introduced to Talal Maddah, how does Talal Maddah deals with his colleagues, with people, with the players, the music players. How does he deal around? And this is one thing that you learn when you see someone who's very successful. Learn, pay attention to how they deal around. It's not the work that they do only, but also the way that they deal. And he learned from Talal Maddah a lot. Sami Ihsan and Abdulmajeed Abdulla went back to Jeddah, and the 4 songs were recorded to be released at the tape cassettes. And of course, Abdulmajeed Abdulla was very happy because he met Talal and he had his singles with Ibrahim Khafaji. Wow. But something happened. The 4 songs were by mistake released with the same tape cassette which Talal Maddah had released his songs. So of course Talal Maddah is the number 1, the star, and no one really paid attention to the 4 songs that Abdulmajeed recorded. But did Abdulmajeed feel angry, feel disappointed, feel defeated? Let's see what happened, but after this song.
Oh, my love it, yeah. I'm alone, yeah. I'll replay this moment for months, alone in my head, waiting for it to come. I wrote all your lines and the script in my mind, and I hope that you follow it for once. I imagine myself inside in the room with platinum and gold eyes, dancing, catch your eye, you be mesmerized, oh. Find the corner there, your hands in my hair, finally we're here, so why? Saying you got a flight, need an early night, no, don't go yet. Oh yeah, don't go yet, don't go yet. Oh yeah, don't go yet, don't go yet. Oh yeah, don't go yet, don't go yet. What you leaving for when my night is yours? Just a little more, don't go yet. Baby, don't go yet, 'cause I wore this dress for a little drama. And I bet that you think that you
This is a public service announcement brought to you by SRFM.
So you see, son, good manners are very, very important. Someday, many years from now, when you're a grown-up, you'll be a man. And when you are, you should be a gentleman. Do you want me to go through it one more time?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Exactly. Always say please, thank you, you're welcome, and excuse me. Sit up straight, hold doors open for ladies. If a door's shut, then knock first. Don't burp, don't swear, don't speak with your mouth full, don't reach across people's plates, keep your elbows off the table.
What table?
And don't interrupt. While we're at it, don't stare, don't use foul language, don't call people names, but do remember people's names. Always share your toys, play nice, and cover your mouth when you cough or sneeze. On the bus, give up your seat to anyone who has trouble standing. Bottom line, treat others the way you'd like to be treated. Got it?
Got it.
And stop picking your nose.
Most parenting is hard to do in just 2 minutes. But spending just 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush their teeth is easier and could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain.
This was a message from SRFM Saudi Radio.
You are listening to the best English radio station in Saudi Arabia.
SRFM, the heart of KSA. And even the other stations are listening to.
تمر سنين وانت الحب عسى الله لا يفرقنا حبيبي مهما نتغير بيكبر حبنا معنا تمر سنين وانت الحب عسى الله لا يفرقنا حبيبي مهما نتغير بيكبر حبنا معنا تروح سنين تيجي سنين وانا وياك احلى اثنين تروح سنين تيجي سنين وانا وياك احلى اثنين واذا مر الوفا باكر اذا مر الوفا باكر اذا مر الوفا باكر اذا مر الوفا باكر بقول اقول
All right, everyone, and we are back with People in Power. This is your host, Ghada Aboud. Please call me G. And director, Mr. Abdullah Munshi. Don't you love his songs and his voice? Abdulmajeed Abdulla, everyone, he makes everything, he makes brilliance sounds easy. He makes hard work seems simple. But yet, that is why and how we love him so much. And we are, before the break, we were talking how Abdulmajeed Abdulla, after he came back from his trip to Cairo with Sami Ihsan, where he recorded 4 songs written by Ibrahim Khafaji, 2 of them. Like, this, I don't know, like, this is super, like, how could you reach that? Imagine the anticipation he had. Imagine the dreams he had. But then only to be, there was like some mistake. The songs didn't make it. They were released in the same tape with Talal Maddah. So, of course, no one really paid attention to the songs. But going back, he didn't have it easy. Like this, maybe, of course, it was a great chance and everything, but maybe he had anyone in his place would have more expectations or dreams. But at his house, did he have it easy? No. His family did not approve of him, of Abdulmajeed Abdulla joining the career or pursuing a career in music. Especially his father did not approve of that. And Abdulmajeed Abdulla, excuse me, Abdulmajeed Abdulla really tried. He told them very simply that this is what I see myself doing, and this is what I have to do, and my passion is there. And for many years, that Abdulmajeed Abdulla, although he knew that his family wasn't really happy that he was a singer, but he stayed especially very, very in close terms, especially with his mother, very good to his brothers. And so he was with his very good teacher, Sami Ihsan, because after he came back in 1979, he was to go back again to Cairo in the year 1984, Sami Ihsan and Abdulmajeed, to record a song. It's a song called Seed Ahli. Seed Ahli. I don't know the translation. Sorry. It's written by Ibrahim Khafaji also. And this is a great chance to sing. Imagine like two of the most leading artists work with you. And so he recorded Seed Ahli. The song also was performed. He performed it at the TV stage theater, and it became a hit. And everybody started knowing the name of Abdulmajeed Abdulla. And again, that Abdulmajeed didn't stop. So when he had a hit or a breakthrough, that doesn't make him get in his comfort zone and like, that's enough, I've worked with Ibrahim Khafaji and Sami Ihsan. No, he went on more, and the radio announced that they would like to have more singers, like on, I believe, full time, like they would license them, a licensed singer from the radio. And that's how Abdulmajeed also would apply. See, that's not having ego. Because he could have said, you know what, I've worked with the leading people in the industry, or the industry that was still being shaped. I don't need to go and apply to the radio again. That's ego. But he didn't do that, Abdulmajeed Abdullah. He actually went and he persisted, and he applied, and he wanted to become a singer licensed by the radio. And that's how he met Jamal Maradini. Jamal Maradini wanted to invest more in Abdulmajeed Abdullah, and that teaches one thing also, that how when you think you've reached some satisfying stage in your career, learn more, because that's what and develop your skills. Jamal Maradini taught Abdulmajeed Abdullah on how to read notes, and together they learned how to play songs from Abdul Wahab, Farid al-Atrash, Talal Maddah, and many more. And on that, and with Seed Ahli, the song composed by Sami Ihsan and written by Ibrahim Khafaji, that Abdulmajeed Abdullah had started his stardom, and now we can divide and name the success story of Abdulmajeed Abdullah, divide them into 4 stages. A meeting with Saham, a meeting with many more, Salih al-Shihri, a meeting with many more composers and talented people to come after this song.
Pull up on it, baby, pull up, pull up on it, baby, pull up, pull up on it, pull up on it, pull up, baby, pull up on it. Pull up, baby, pull up on it. Pull up, baby, pull up on it. Take me out of town. I don't care where we go. I've been down and out. I've got to free my soul. I'm stepping out on the town. That is the remedy. Let's go traveling round, windows down. I just got to be free. Pull up on it, baby. Pull up on it, baby. Pull up on it, pull up on it, pull up, baby. Pull up on it, oh baby, baby. Pull up, baby, baby. Pull up on it, pull up on it, pull up, baby. Pull up on it. Pull
up on ya. Let's go zooming through California. Cruise PCH like a foreigner. Drop top out of box transformer. In a whip, make it drift like ski. No slow-mo torpedo speed. Turbo in a Mercedes. The info's Will I AMG.
We R-I-V-I-N-G. Yeah, we be zooming down in the streets. Baby, go top speed like you Lewis Hamilton. Make me feel ecstasy. Here we go, rapido, fast and furiously. Hit that cruise control, take it slow. I just got to be free. Pull up, pull up, baby, pull up, pull up, baby, pull up, pull up, baby, pull up, baby, pull up, baby, pull up, baby, pull up, pull up, baby, pull up, pull up, baby, pull up.
This is a public service announcement brought to you by SRFM.
Is your electrical installation safe? Take a few minutes to check these 5 important points. First thing to check, that your electrical panel board features a general circuit breaker, which is designed to cut electrical current in the event of malfunction or fire. Furthermore, it should be easy to access should you have to operate it in an emergency. Check that there is at least one installed device that specifies the value 0.03 amps or 30 milliamps. This is a differential protection device that protects people from the risk of electric shock in the event of direct contact with live electrical equipment or a faulty electrical appliance. The devices in your panel board also protect against the risk of a fire starting as a result of electrical fault. However, once they are 20 to 25 years old, they should be replaced to ensure maximum protection. Other components in your installation, such as plugs and switches, also deteriorate over time. When used on a daily basis, they can develop faults that can be both subtle and invisible. Ensure your components are in perfect condition, that they function silently and with no noticeable odor. And replace them once they're over 25 years old. The final point to be aware of concerns the general condition of appliances that are plugged into your outlets, their power cords, and any wiring, which could be dangerous if in poor condition or exposed. These simple acts can reduce electrical-related risks.
This was a message from SRFM Saudi Radio.
96.2, 97.0, 1001136A.
But wait, who are the hosts?
Oh, girl, we got some class on the waves. Just sit and watch, or sit and hear. It's the new face with my new case. Turn your radio, I'm the audio. Got the morning groove, late morning snooze. Noon with the big boss, afternoon cruise. With the band, got the late night with the major gang.
Why gang?
Tatsini, what's wrong with you? Are you still on that coffee with the cheese parmesan thingy?
Yeah, stop spreading rumors.
I'm not spreading rumors. It's the obvious.
You're listening to SRFM, the heart of KSA.
Everyone, and we are back with People in Power. This is your host Ghada Aboud, and please call me G always, and director Mr. Abdullah Munshi. And today we sailed on a very nice boat with Abdulmajeed Abdulla, the voice of our sweet memories and the promising tomorrow. that we are still young and our hearts are still capable of compassion and love to our family and to everyone around us. And we go with Abdulmajeed Abdulla to the second stage of his career. That was Khalid al-Sheikh, the composer, Bahraini composer, who introduced him to the Gulf audience. And he composed many songs to him. ارجع بالسلامة, hits زمان الصبا, رد السلام, وساكن القلب. And on to the 90s where Abdulmajeed ruled. Abdulmajeed Abdullah ruled the 90s and the era of the 2000s with his cooperation with composer Saleh al-Shihri. How could we forget Rahib? How could we forget Rahib? This song has always also become the word Rahib, or so cool, has become a word or a slang that we always use in our daily conversation. Thanks to Abdulmajeed Abdulla, and this is amazing song, كيف أسيبك يا طيب القلب. Also his cooperation with composer مشعل العروج. And on to the second half of the 2000s. That Abdulmajeed Abdulla now he is like very much comfortable and he has more capabilities like with his stardom. He's more empowered, I mean. He's always had capabilities. He preferred to diversify his cooperation and he released the album مليون خاطر with the hit song Gilla with the poet Turki and Tariq Hamid, right? And a very, very, very distinctive cooperation is when he met the composer Saham. Amazing, very talented composer Saham. They created Abdulmajeed Abdulla and Saham along with the poet Shumukh. She's a girl, Shumukh. So Shumukh, Saham, Abdulmajeed Abdulla, they created like some sort of trio, and they worked together, and they made and released amazing hits like لازاد يا ما حاولت ودي أكون وأحكي بهمسك, and of course many more songs. Abdulmajeed Abdulla, yet he is having some medical condition, but we always tell him that we love you and we believe in you, and thank you for the great art that you did for us. We are proud to have you as a Saudi singer, and thank you for enriching the Saudi art scene, and many more songs to come. That was my time with you for People in Power. My name is Ghada Aboud. Please call me G. Thank you very much to the great director, Mr. Abdullah Munshi. I will see you next time, and thank you very much.
ما تهز ريح وللتشبيه هوانا يا جبل وش اللي يقدر لك وغرامك يا خليفة قلبي ووالي وطن واحساس به شعب فداك لك هوانا ما تهز ريح وللتشبيه هوانا يا جبل وش اللي يقدر لك وغرامك يا خليفة قلبي ووالي وطن واحساس به شعب فداك لك يا اسم من غلاه مرني طريق يراودني سؤال ودا يوصل لك أبي مثلك وش اللي ينهدى وهديه إذا انت يا الغلا ما في أحد مثل هلا يا نسم روحي ويا لبيت في قلب مع اعتراف بالحب من قبلك وش الحيلة في قلب محبتك تمليك في شخص من غلاتك صار يشبه لك ومن مثلك
SRFM, your one-stop entertainment.
Please don't stop the music. Do you ever feel?
I feel good. I knew that I would not. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof.
Got to love ya, yeah, got to love ya, got to love ya, got to love ya.
You make me